What's up guys, Ozzie, HPP Racing. I got a badass little truck here to show you guys, and I know some of you guys love these trucks because every time we do a truck video, y'all hit it all up. Thank you so much for the last video, all the subscriptions. I really appreciate that, guys. Again, if you can, subscribe to the channel. Help us keep getting this content up so my video guy keeps coming out here. Now check out this truck. We come over here, it's got the VS Racing turbos. They're smaller turbos. I don't know exactly what size. They're probably 67s or so because they spool up immediately. This is an LS swap with a Holley intake and a Holley EFI system. This thing drives amazing. We just got it off the dyno. I think it was making what, 800? It was making around 800 horsepower. If you come over here, you'll see the turbos. It's got individual intercoolers right over here. It comes down. We got the catch can. We got all suspension done on this truck. This truck is completely set up. But I'm gonna show you a couple more things because it sits on bags and it's really cool. Just so you can see, when it's set on bags, this thing slams all the way to the ground. And on an 800 horsepower truck, this thing drives smooth as hell. With the suspension, it would feel just like it's a brand new truck. It doesn't feel like an old truck at all. And we're gonna take you for a ride in a second. What do y'all think of that? And that's not the only thing. The whole interior is done. It's got the Dakota gauges. Everything's been done here. Check out the Dakota gauges. Carlton, you ain't gotta run. You come right here, look at the gauge and interior setup on this truck. This truck's been done completely, all done up. And there's got one more little trick at the end. You come over here, you wanna show them how the meth is hid. So it's also got a meth kit, so when it hits boost, it doesn't lean out and the truck runs good. We don't want any leaning out problems. You know, it's making a lot of boost. On 93, you pull this out. As soon as you get this pulled out, it's got your alky kit sitting right there. So the exhaust comes out right here. I'll let you check it out. Here's your exhaust. Comes out right there. It's done. This truck has been done up completely all the way from top to bottom. I'm gonna have Carlton put this thing back up because I don't want to ride on the road like that. I want to take you guys for a ride so you can see how it sounds, how it drives, and see how badass this truck really is. All right, as you guys can see, the interior, it's got the Dakota gauges. It's got the e-boost 2. We just got off the dyno, but on a dyno, it's not always perfect. So you got to take it for a drive around real quick to make sure everything spools up, the shift points are right, everything's good. We got electric start. Damn, this truck's bad. It puts a smile on my face every single time. All right, let's go. Look how easy this steering wheel, so you guys can see it's nothing like an old car. This thing just steers. Smooth as shit. But the whole point of the test drive is not to rip on this guy's car. It's really just to make sure that we got the shift points, the car drives right. If he's going for like an 80-mile cruise, 100-mile cruise, that his car is still gonna run, just like a regular brand new truck. And that's the whole point of it, but making a ton of power and twin turbo. He did a good job on this truck. There we go. As you can see, just touching it. And that was not even 3,500 RPM. That thing's already hitting boost, running almost 60 miles an hour. Like I said, but the shift point was good. It shipped that 2-3 shift. It's got a big converter on it. The mirrors are the only thing. The blind spots are tricky, so you're gonna see me looking from side to side. But this thing is a dream. I never thought, I'm not really an old truck guy, but after this thing came in, once the Holley was in, the tune was in, and the way this car drives, you know, because usually on a car on bags and slammed and everything on it, they're real bumpy. Look how this thing's just cruising. I got a railroad track here, so I got to slow down. After a railroad track, I'll give it a little bit of gas so you can see what it sounds like. That was only like 6 pounds of boost. Barely any boost. He's got more boost than that, but I'm not gonna turn it up because, like I said, I'm not trying to rip on this guy's car. I'll let him do that. On the dyno, we did use higher boost levels. I don't know if he wants to talk about what his boost levels are, what it was. The truck makes at least 800, like I said. I'm not gonna give up his numbers, but he can do that on his own if he wants to. If he wants to comment on the video, I'm sure he will. Now we're gonna go around here on this light. We're gonna take it for one more spin. We'll get it back to the shop. And I hope you guys enjoy this test drive. I sure do. I love the way these gauges, because see how they look stock, but they're really, the Dakota, they do a great job. Any of you guys that have an old car, when you put these gauges on, it still gives you that old look. So that, you know, the classic look, I say old look, some guys get mad, they want to hear classic. So it's a classic look, but it all looks digital. It's got nice lighting. They look great. And that's basically the main thing on this truck, you know? It's so modernized. It's such a good retro mod. I don't know where he did the interior. I wish I did, or I'd tell you guys. But whoever did the interior also did a great job on it, all the way around. This guy didn't spare any money on this truck. He did this top notch. It's an amazing truck. I love it. Runs good, don't it?
Super smooth too.
It's an LS, so it's gonna be very smooth. All these LS swaps that people don't understand, when you do the turbos, you do nitrous, I like the turbo better, because you see it almost runs like a stock car. You would not think like this thing was fixed up. You think like, damn, and it's so smooth. And they're so smooth because the Hollies. You could use an LS computer, a stock LS computer would have worked. I'm not gonna bullshit you. You didn't need to put a Holly in it. But the Hollies, they're very adaptable. So once they're tuned, they learn your driving, they learn the stuff, they adapt, they make the changes and corrections that you want. Let's see how it shifts nice. This is just cruising. Then if you hit it, it's just so smooth. Look how smooth this thing is slammed. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys know, but you know, if you've ever been in a lowered car,
Yeah.
you know, it's always bouncy and stuff. It's not that at all. It's so smooth. That's why I love it so much. At first, I didn't know how much I was gonna like it, because you know, I just expected it to be a lot rougher, and it's just not. It's just so smooth, so functional. It's almost a truck I almost want to build for myself, but I ain't got that kind of cash, so that's not gonna happen. So we're gonna go back, show you the other half of the video, get a couple good shots of the car so you guys can see. The camera guy, he's got an eye for the camera. He's very good. He always gets good pictures, gets good stuff. Get my dumb ass off the video and you can see actual shots of the car and everything else. I'll see y'all in a few minutes. Ready? I'm gonna punch it. I'm only gonna do about 4 pounds of boost. Got a little Mustang and Camaro. So now I got both. Instant green. All right, guys, after a drive, brought it back in the shop. Now the guy's ready to take it home. Shift points are on, boost is coming on. Everything works great, the drivability is great, everything's good. So I brought it back in the shop. Again, I hope you enjoy this video. I thought this would be a cool little truck a lot of y'all would like to see. If you guys can please help us out with the subscribers, hit that button. All of you who subscribed last time, I really appreciate it. That last video, you guys helped us out a lot. The guys that still haven't done it, come on guys, just hit that shit, please. Help us out so we can build this channel up. Again, if you want any HPP gear, anything else you guys want, go to hppracing.com, buy on there. That helps us out. That gets us to the races. That's going to get the new car. I know I haven't showed the new car video because we're getting it ready for Oklahoma, and that's going to be in about 3-4 weeks at No Prep Kings. So that's going to be an important race. It's the new build. We'll reveal the video then. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you all next time.